What is up, guys? After about a year of talking about this, it is finally time for my house tour of Casa de Teeth. And as you've seen, it's evening. This is actually the second attempt at this. The first time I filmed it in 0.5 times, and when I imported it to my computer, it was blurry or like grainy, especially when the camera was moving. Now I don't know if that has anything to do with the 0.5 times or if I did something wrong in the settings or what. But if you know, or if you want to give me a crash course on video recording and editing, answer that question for me. Record it in 0.5 times. Once I played it back on my computer, it looked shitty. Just slow or non-moving portions seemed fine, but when I moved my camera, it was grainy. But besides the point, we'll try this again. And as you guys seen, that was my new camper that we'll have some footage of in the near future. But it's an absolutely beautiful night now. It just downpoured randomly after the first take of this, so it's kind of wet out, but that's okay. So, without further ado, I'll give you a quick tour of my yard. I've kind of already scanned my backyard. I own about 8 or 9 acres of property here. Just behind me is potato fields. I don't own that, but what you're seeing, I own all the way down over that hill, over to that neighbor's house through the trees. You can probably hear the kids screaming. All over there, that goes on the other side of those trees. There's like on those trees over there, there's a potato field, and that I don't own. We'll look at the front yard from the deck. I've got some barns and sheds and a terribly messy yard. Summer has just been so hectic. I've owned the house for almost a year, but I just haven't had time to really, focus on fixing it up and cleaning it up and doing everything that I need to do to it. So unfortunately my yard kind of got neglected, but that'll come. Fall and winter, I'm hoping to kind of get this place prettied back up. So yeah, just here's home sweet home. For those who don't know, this is the house I grew up in. I bought it from my mom last year. My parents bought this house in 1980. My dad was raised in this house, so a couple generations been here, and it's actually originally a 200-year-old log home. So you can kind of see my kitchen once we get in there. It's kind of a natural look, or rustic look, and you can see the old beams. But we'll head on in to my porch. Absolute mess. I did not clean up the house, so the porch is kind of the place where I just drop everything once I get home. Got my golf clubs, socket set, tools, golf shoes, salt from the winter, random bag of clothes, more tools, whippersnipper wire, whatever you call it, all my footwear. So yeah, I recorded on 0.5 times, which I think I like better, but I don't know if that was what was the problem. So from my porch, we walk right into my kitchen, which is a disaster now. I am also missing a kitchen table. That's because it was my mom's and I gave it to her. So I still have the island, working on a kitchen table. I don't know if I'll buy one or build one. And in between the last video, I decided to cook supper, but I had left, by cook supper, I mean I made pizza, box pizza. I had a bunch of shit to do and I just haven't got to it yet. So I was like, eating's gonna be quick and easy, but that was a mistake, and you'll see over there, I let the pizza thaw a bit too much before I cooked it, and it got stuck to the tray, or the wire, but that's fine. So yeah, kitchen. These beams are actually not original. Those are from an old barn that is out behind where the camper is. There was an old cattle barn there, whatever, farm barn, whatever you want to call it. But those are from there, so just kind of a nice feature piece. You can see some of the natural beams in here. These are all very old. And when we go downstairs right quick, you'll see some of the original stuff. But we kind of flow right into my living room, which I have a heat pump. TV I don't really use because I have one in my bedroom. These old houses kind of are like always like in a circular form, so like you'll see everything kind of connects. There's another door down there, but we'll go over towards the bathroom first. Fans on, so that's annoying. Just a pretty standard bathroom. Just had a shower, so didn't clean up my clothes yet. Don't hold that against me. Through my living room. We'll go out and look at my front yard, I guess we'll call it. Facing the road anyway. A nice little veranda. There's my wood pile that I haven't finished cutting yet. Whippersnipper. Barbecue. Oh, what a nice evening. And I own, again, kind of straight through the woods of peace. There's a house on the other side of those woods, probably a couple hundred feet down. That goes down to the river, so I own all the way down to the river. Pretty quiet out here. I do have neighbors across the road, and they're across the field, and their kids are out yelling, so You might have heard them. But we'll head down to my bedroom. Hallway, also full of stuff that is not mine. My mom's stuff never all got moved out yet, so that's why. I mean, I'm not even really moved in, so I've been here for years, but I just haven't really set it up. But this is my current room. I got some stuff. Oh yeah, I got a mic boom arm for my microphone for the computer, so that should be going up soon. My TV, my setup, also fucking disaster, so I can't even blame anyone for that one. We'll go back around here. This is my spare bedroom, kind of my ground floor spare bedroom. Right, oh, light, right. Look at this. There's no light in this room, so you have to use the lamp over there, but this is where my dresser is. I was doing laundry earlier, didn't finish folding them. Laundry room was also cleaning painting equipment for tomorrow, so that's, holy fuck. Did I clean that? Did I ruin that? No, it's in plastic. Okay, we're good. Crisis averted. Disregard. And this is my basement. Now, it's very dark down here, so we won't, these are some of these old natural beams, though. They are ancient. Like this big carrying beam right here is very fucking old. Some of this stuff is just pieced together. But the basement's kind of a mess. It's still full of stuff. I'll give you a quick tour of it. The dehumidifier's on, so I think I'll have to try and turn on my noise cancellation if I can find it. So let's see if the noise canceling does much. Dehumidifier's on. It gets very fucking muggy down here. Just full of junk. 90% of which is not mine. So over there on this side, it's about probably 12 feet wide by about 25 feet long. So I plan on putting kind of a like living room / man cave, little bar down here, big TV for sports and whatnot. On the other side is where I store my wood for the winter, because I do burn wood heat. So about 90% of the heat I produce is burned wood. So I need about 8 to 10 cord of wood stored down here to last me through the winter. I've got a bit left over and a bit in the yard. I'm just trying to get a head start on storage stuff for my family from decades of living here. So again, half this stuff isn't mine, but I've been lucky enough to store it. So yeah, the basement's pretty rough, but I think once I clean it up and really kind of start working on it, it'll come together. So we'll finish the basement. We'll head upstairs. I'll turn my noise cancellation off. See if that works. I'm actually loving this mic so far. The sound quality sounded great when I reviewed the footage. Too bad the video looked like shit. Yeah, these are old patches that I did and just haven't painted yet. I am guilty of these. These are probably teenage Brandon's fist marks. That one's not me though. That's a busted pipe. That one wasn't me. We'll go upstairs. I got a linen closet top the stairs. Don't really use it, so it's full of blankets. But to the left is one of my spare bedrooms. The blue doesn't really look that good in this kind of evening light. But I have some new plugins for down here, new light switch. This was my sister's room when she was a kid. Just a basic bedroom. Little closet, also full of stuff. We'll wrap around to the master, which this is a massive room. So I don't come upstairs at all because the heat really rises up here and kind of gets caught because there's no AC or major airflow. But this room is huge, so little attic kind of storage space there we don't look at. Yeah, master bedroom. I'll have to renovate this at some point, but for the meantime, I think I'm going to stay on the ground floor until, you know, either have a partner or have people living with me, whatever happens first. This was the old master bathroom, or kind of, not even master, I guess. Shower there. Turn off the light. That fan's annoying. Like I said, everything kind of wraps around together here, so kind of walk down this long hallway. And oh, this is the room. This is my childhood bedroom. My mom turned it into an antique room, so that is definitely not the bed I had. My bed used to be in this corner. It was a giant bunk bed my dad built me, so it was like probably 6 feet tall and a couple feet to the ceiling. But it wasn't like a standard bunk bed. It was like just a high bed, and underneath I had like a little man cave. I had a little like playroom, so there was 2 doors underneath my bed, and you opened it up and you got into like a 6x8 little crawl space basically for me to play in, and it was absolutely dope. I don't think I'll turn this into my room at any point. I think this will just stay a spare bedroom. Probably to rent out these. I'll probably basically rent out the top floor at some point once I do a little fixing up. But yeah, we wrap around and we're back. So I'm gonna head back downstairs and we'll probably call it a video. So hopefully this one turns out, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. That'll be like 2 or 3 hours of, because it took me like half an hour to get it figured out how to get it on my computer. I had to download some different app, different program, because after 4 gigs on an iPhone, it won't show up in the data transfer. So it's just an absolute nightmare. And I also am not used to this, so I was probably just like fucking panned into my mouth and not the rest of my face. But yeah, that's my home. So let me know what you guys think. There's a pile of work to be done and a pile of cleaning to do, but summers are just so busy. I haven't really got around to doing either of those things. So hopefully moving forward, I'll have some footage of when I kind of update some things or upgrade some things, make some changes. Probably gonna start with my porch, so that's one maybe in the near future being 3 to 4 months. I'll make some changes on. But that's it for now, guys. Hope you have a good one. If you made it this far, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Peace.